HBO main event November 7th, Timothy Deja Storm Bradley versus Bam Bam Brandon Rios, 12 rounds for the WBO welterweight title. In my opinion, this bout is about 3 years too late. Back when Timothy Bradley first fought Manny Pacquiao and beat him, they should have fought. It would have been a big match. Around the same time, Brandon Rios had beaten Mike Alvarado in a sensational fight by knockout. Again, if they would have met at that time, it would have been a big money bout. But no, instead, both moved on, fought Manny Pacquiao. Brandon Rios in 2013 got completely annihilated and blown out by Pacquiao, lost a lot of fans, a lot of stock. Tim Bradley met Pacquiao for a second time in 2014, lost a unanimous decision, and became the butt end of every Manny Pacquiao fan's joke. They both went on to face Diego Chavez, a fringe-worthy contender. Neither one looked spectacular. Brandon Rios looked like shit, overweight in the bout, and couldn't get any sort of movement against Diego Chavez. This ugly bout ended in a disqualification win for Brandon Rios. Gift win, in my opinion, because Chavez was outworking Brandon Rios. And the Timothy Bradley-Diego Chavez fight ended in a split decision draw. Both guys' stocks went down again. Now in June of this year, Tim Bradley faced Jesse Vargas, who again is another, in my opinion, is just a top-ranked online hype, and won by unanimous decision in a very close bout. At the beginning of this year in January, Brandon Rios fought Mike Alvarado. Mike Alvarado, in the news, had been going through some shit. He had dumped his SUV in a lake, got popped a few weeks earlier for having guns and yayo in his car, and was unprepared for this bout. Rios won by third round stoppage. Now today, both boxers are going into this bout with a lot to lose. Yes, the WBO title is at stake. A big money fight down the road versus the winner of Alvarez versus Cotto is at stake. But more importantly, their careers are on the line. Brandon Rios is a couple inches taller than Tim Bradley, but Tim Bradley has 1 inch in reach over Brandon Rios. Rios is 3 years younger and has been with the same trainer for most of his career. Timothy Bradley just recently dumped his old trainer, Joel Diaz, for Teddy Atlas. And I don't think the trainer's methods of training will affect this fight in any way. I see what the fighters look like physically right when this bout was signed. Tim Bradley looked a little bit heavier than he does on fight night. Brandon Rios looked like a heavyweight. Brandon Rios really looked like he was around 200 pounds. Now, last night, he once again struggled to make weight. He looked drained. He looked like a mummy. He looked like a zombie. He said before he wasn't comfortable at this weight. Why is he fighting again at 147? I believe that Top Rank knows his time is up, and Tim Bradley still has a couple more fights left in him, which can be memorable and money-making. My prediction is Brandon Rios will surprisingly try to come out fast against Tim Bradley. I believe Bradley will then try to pace the fight, counter, then attack, move out, confusing Rios. Rios, when he gets hit by Bradley and doesn't feel a lot of power, will then try to engage. I don't believe this will be an exciting fight. It might have its moments, but I see a lot of hugging and a lot of holding in this bout, especially since they both like to engage. Bradley doesn't have a lot of power. He will hit and hold. Rios will get upset, start throwing flurries that will be slipped by Bradley. My prediction, 12 rounds, split decision for Timothy Bradley. He moves on to face, not Saul Alvarez, but he moves on to face the loser of that bout, Miguel Cotto.